Good morning. Morning two. We stayed in Teslin last night. Did not sleep very well at all. I feel exhausted and I look exhausted. But driving through the Yukon, there was not a place in Teslin to replace my tire. So I am driving 50 miles an hour, 80 kilometers for the next 160 some odd miles into Watson Lake to hopefully find somebody to go ahead and replace that tire for me. So a lesson that we kind of always learn in life is when life hands you really hard challenges, it's up to you in showing up your character how well you handle those. The whole tire situation was definitely incredibly stressful to me. I didn't really necessarily handle it the best at times, mostly because in Canada, I went to 3 places and none of them had my size tire. So I drive a Toyota Camry, but they were studded snow tires. So I had to wind up buying 2 brand new back tires, and that turned out to be 485 Canadian. I'm not sure the conversion rate, but I definitely am going to admit I was very pissed to the point of crying and frustrated. More so for the fact that I was not in any way, shape, or form worried about my tires. So the unexpected expense of having to shell out that much money was definitely stressful on top of everything else. So, it's life. I'll look back and I'll laugh at it. I'm less pissed off now than I was earlier, but we're finally on our way to Dease Lake, so we are now officially out of the Yukon and into British Columbia. And this road reminds me of back country roads in Oregon. There were a lot of this, so it was kind of fun. I got to have like my 5-year-old moment where I was going up and down the roller coaster, but the metaphor in that statement alone. Anyways, I will check back in later on as this is a very twisty and turny. So, bye. Good morning. Here we are on day 3 of our driving through Canada. We got into Smithers about 1:30 in the morning last night, and I had met a level of being exhausted I never knew one could actually meet. We were beyond exhausted. It is 9:30. No, it's 10:30. I need to change my car time. It keeps throwing me off. It is 10:30 in the morning, and we are on our way to Prince George, which is about 340 miles away. So the plan is to get at least another 700 miles in. That's about what we got yesterday, but we should be pretty much on a straight road heading down. No issues. Tires replaced, all is good. Music, I need to get back into America. Call me ignorant. I was not aware of the fact that Canada does not sell American cigarettes. Don't judge me for that. I did not know. I did not bother to ask because I did not think about it. And I need my Camel menthol right now. Anyways, I will check in later. Bye, guys. I really hate not having internet in Canada. We just freaking went an hour and a half out of our way. Instead of heading towards Prince George, we were heading towards Prince Rupert. So, yeah, needless to say, we're a little confused. So now we get to backpedal an hour and a half and Prince George is about 5 hours away from where we were, so here we are again, another long day. A waste of time and a waste of gas money. I have spent a good 200 Canadian on gas thus far. Like, oh Lord, I am over Canada right now. I am definitely over Canada just a little bit. And it has nothing to do, like, it's beautiful here. Kind of reminds me of Oregon, and it's everything that I love, but I'm just over it. Day 3, I'm over it. Get me back down into Washington, please, anytime now. Well, here we are closing in on the end of day 3. We are heading to our last stop in Canada, Cache Creek. And then we will be about 300 something miles away from Vancouver. I don't even know where the heck I'm going anymore. I probably should. So we will be back on U.S. soil at some point in time tomorrow. My guess is tomorrow afternoon, give or take. Canada, you have been very, very interesting, but I am blessed to say that I was able to drive your highways. It was absolutely gorgeous and stunning, and I really need to come up with better adjectives besides gorgeous and stunning. But I can tell you this, if you get the chance, definitely do it. Just buy a mile marker post book and know where you're going, because we got turned around a couple times and went the wrong way. So, and not having internet definitely was not super helpful, but otherwise breathtaking and beautiful nonetheless. I'll see you guys tomorrow on day 4. I should be in Oregon by Thursday. Yay, night guys. Morning of day 4. It is Monday and it is also Memorial Day. I am on my way to Vancouver as we speak, which is about 300 some odd miles away from Cache Creek. So yeah, we will be back in the United States as of sometime this afternoon, and I am looking forward to getting back there. So I will check in later. Bye.